Red River Gorge in Kentucky. Daniel Boone National Forest. Where are we at?
Martin's Fork
Trailhead. We're going to hike the, what is it, the Rough Trail?
Rough Trail and the Daniel Boone Hut.
Yep, so we're going to check out some natural bridges, some rock formations. I've never been down here. So we're pretty excited about this trip, and so I appreciate you guys joining us for this backpacking adventure. This is Chad with Arc Hunter, and I'm back here with my dad for another trip. Newly retired, so he's got all the time to go out and hang out, and more time than I do. So I've been trying to get some trips in this year. It's December, middle of December, actually a week before Christmas, in 2014. So we got pretty good weather. Should be a good trip. We've got highs in the low mid 50s actually, and pretty good weather overnight. Might rain a little bit on our last day, Tuesday, but we're gonna be out here for 2 nights and 2.5 days. So it's just before 2 o'clock now, so we should have plenty of time to hike in, find a camp, set up, and get a fire going and enjoy the night. So we'll see how it goes, see what kind of scenery we can get into, and so yeah, it's been a trip that I've been wanting to do for a while, and finally decided to make it down here. So back down to your old stomping grounds, huh?
Well, we're not too far from the old homestead.
Yeah. So back home. So we're starting here at the Rough trailhead, and the Daniel Boone Hut Trail is 3/4 mile, and Gray Arches is 2 miles. Then we do want to go see that Daniel Boone Hut Trail, or the Daniel Boone Hut. It's supposed to be pretty cool, so we're gonna check that out. So just some safety information about the gorge here. You do have to have passes for your vehicle to be parked here overnight. So yeah, I think they're $3 a piece per day, and of course you need to wipe your feet. Yeah, we should have a lot better weather this time than last time. It rained on us most of the time, and last trip wasn't too bad though, but it's rained quite a bit. But it's, I think Tuesday when we're hiking out, maybe even overnight Monday when we're sleeping, Tuesday is supposed to be raining, but we'll see. We got great weather. I mean, it's warm. Where are we going here?
There's 200. That's Martin. That's the military wall.
Daniel Boone National
Just right
Forest.
up there.
Military wall. You want to go see it?
Yeah, it's at about a 1/4 mile. Might as well.
You go see it. You gotta check this out. This is why my dad is a champ. He's got all that right there. That's pine. He don't mess around. We're not taking the chance of not having dry tinder for fire. He just hauls it in. That's a champ right there, buddy. Hauling that extra weight. He didn't know, but I slipped a 6-pack in his backpack as well. You know, he might know it now. And we're going up to it's called the military wall. So we're gonna go up and check that out before we actually get too far into our hike here. We just found a military rock. It says it's temporarily closed up here, but this is giant rock face. It's pretty cool. Looks like it's a popular climbing spot. Got some different cracks and crevices in there to shimmy up that rock. Be a long climb. I'm not a rock climber, so it doesn't necessarily appeal to me. Pretty cool though. This is kind of like a little side trail we had to take to get up here, so, and we took it right off the bat after we got into the woods, so we're already off track. But we wanted to come up here and see this because we got an early start, earlier than we thought we was going to be out here. So we figured we'd take some time, check out some sites. We're obviously going to do some day hiking and stuff tomorrow. We're going to set up camp tonight. Probably, oh, that's neat. Probably, stay there for both nights. And we're going to do some day hiking. But, oh, this is cool. That's cool.
Chad doing the same thing.
She's a beaut, Clark. She's a biggin'. It's pretty nice though. Head back down. That was a nice little hike up. Wasn't too bad, but a little bit uphill. Packs aren't the lightest this time of year, but being colder weather, we got to pack a little heavier. But so a little strenuous, but not too bad. We are in the gorge, so there's gonna be some uphill for sure. No big deal. Got my hiking poles, good to go. So I think we found our camp spot here. So the trail is down over that hill where the stream is, so we're in good proximity to water. And my dad's down there checking out some other stuff, but we got a decent flat spot in here. We can put a tent. Got a pack sitting up here, and then I can put my tent right in this area. We've already got an established fire ring here. We've got plenty of rocks around since my REI camp chair burned up on the last trip in the fire. I've got to make myself a seat. So we got plenty of rocks laying around that we can do that with, and there's some logs, which I'm not real keen on sitting on logs, but we'll make it work. I think we're going to do this and then we're going to go hike the Daniel Boone hut today, and tomorrow we're going to do quite a bit of day hiking. Should have some good weather, some warm weather for it, maybe even t-shirt weather if we get warm. But yeah, we'll see how this works. I think it should work pretty good. Definitely. Nice flat spots here. So, did you find anything else down there?
Well, we're 150 feet from that one where you're not allowed to camp, and that's another 100 feet.
Oh, we're good.
So that's at least 250 feet.
Yeah, we're good.
Or more, and that's guessing. It's like, I'd say we're good here.
Yeah, I think we're fine. Just make sure you go that way if you want to take a dump.
Yeah.
Not bad little camp spot. I mean, we didn't even hike that far. It gets dark early in the winter, so we wanted to get the camp established, but this way we have time to do a little day hiking today as well. So not bad. Pretty around here. I mean, look at that. This is our backdrop up here. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool. I wouldn't mind trying to explore that a little bit. That rock behind you. Wonder if we could get to the top of that somehow. Yeah, I know. You didn't realize it's there. Wonder if we can get to the top of that somehow by going around it. I don't know. It's pretty cliffed out all the way around, but maybe.
Actually, it looks like military wall.
That could be true. Yeah, because it might be military wall because we didn't go.
All around
Yeah. Yep. Maybe it ends a little bit over on that side there.
Yeah, we don't need to be going up there. We want to be able to walk out.
Yeah. Good deal. Looks like a winner. We are on our way to the Daniel Boone hut. and we just found our camp that I just showed you guys. Pretty sure that's going to be our camp. You know, if we're hiking here a little bit, we might, you know, if we find something else, we might decide to move, because we haven't set up camp yet. We just dropped our packs and we're hiking to the hut. So, but you know, it's one of those things. It's always kind of exciting when you find a good camp, kind of your home away from home, and you know, you figure out where you're going to stay for the next couple days, and which we may move. We don't know yet. You know, tomorrow if we find a better camp, but you know, especially when you find one with good scenery and you know, some good places to put your tent, established fire ring, and you know, you got stuff like rocks to build some seats, and you know, it's always kind of cool. You get excited that you found your new home, but and especially when you can drop your packs, cool off a little bit. And I'm just rocking the ribs pack right now. Got my camera gear and my firearm and some snacks in there. Just gonna go see this hut. Should be pretty neat. I'll show you guys when we get there. What's that? Oh, is that where it was burnt?
Looks like a lightning strike.
Lightning strike, yeah. Huh. Some good scenery here, guys. If you haven't been to the gorge, we've been here for all about an hour and a half, and it's well worth the drive. I think we drove about 4.5 hours.
That rock was all the way around.
Oh yeah. I don't think we're gonna get up there.
No.
There's another one over here. Awesome, man. Awesome. What we got here? What we got? Martin's Fork.
Would have been a half mile back that way if we were come this way.
It's Daniel Boone hut straight up. Okay, so this is the junction that trail meets with this one. That wouldn't have been too far, really. Because this is it, isn't it? This is Daniel Boone hut.
Yeah.
I mean, it's closed off.
This is where it was.
This is where it was, huh?
This is where the hut was. Doesn't exist anymore.
It's closed off. Won't let you in there, but you look up, there's quite a bit of an overhang right here. So it's pretty sheltered, stays pretty dry. And so kind of like a recessed little cave overhang thing here. It's kind of cool. But I think Daniel Boone made his hut up here, from what my dad told me, so he can see his enemies coming. He's up high. He's got the rock to his back. He's got an overhang. You know, good shelter. And, you know, you can see anything coming. So, according to legend. So, it's a pretty neat little spot. Of course, all this is pretty neat. Haven't hit any natural arches yet, but we haven't gone that far in. So, I think our first one will be Gray's Arch. We'll probably do that tomorrow. That is cool though. Okay, disregard. I lied to everybody. Looks like this is the site of the hut down here. You can see big rock faces here. Little cave in there. I'm gonna go down here. I'm not sure what's going on down here, but a little bridge you get across. And it drops down quite a bit into here. It's a good drop off. It's pretty neat though. I assume they got these fences up here to keep people from going back in there, building fires, doing whatever they do, just because it's kind of historical. They want to preserve it a little bit, which I understand. You know, This is a popular spot for backpackers and hikers and day hikers and stuff. But I mean, I don't know if you can see this, how dry that is. But never gets wet in here. It's bone dry in here. Wow. Oh yeah. Let me give you guys a shot of this. This is pretty awesome. And the camera's not going to do it justice here. But definitely not going to do it justice. But you can see you got the rock overhang. It's freaking cool. And then you got the view, complete view of the holler. Anybody coming towards you, because you think, you know, you got enemies and they're coming this way. You're trying to protect yourself. You're backed by this rock face. And you got rock wall here. Got the big overhang. You got a big rock wall over here. And then you got the whole view of the valley. People, you're protected from 3 sides, so. Got like a little waterfall coming off the top up here. Not just more like a trickle, but it's kind of neat.
That piece of wood has D. Boone carved in it. The one behind the sign there, I believe, is what it says.
Daniel Boone hut. It's pretty cool. We're all set up. Dad's got his tent down there. He's got a same tent he had last time, the Copen 2-person tent. It's not a bad little tent, man. It's I think he says it's about 5 pounds, which isn't too bad for a 2-person tent. But it's got 2 doors, two vestibules. It's got these little vents right here, so it's a heck of a lot bigger than my tent. But I'm using the Sierra Designs Vapor Light 2 again, 2-person tent. And I got my Big Agnes bag in there. Big Agnes, like, I don't know what it is. Summit Park 15. So, and then I've got my Climate Static V sleeping pad and on top of a Nemo Aura 20, I believe, sleeping pad, and that goes right in the bottom of this. Sleeping bag has a little sleeve in there, so this is a 15-degree bag, so it should be good to go for tonight. Dad's over there. I went down to the water and got a bucket full, got my Seattle Sports Camp bucket full of water there, and he's getting ready to filter some water from his Sawyer. And then we got our camp chairs. We made our camp chairs here, and then a little table in between, and something to sit on here. Don't get our butts wet and a little warmer. But we are both rocking the jet boil this time. So that was Dad's early Christmas present, was the camo jet boil, which now I'm jealous. I want a camo one. But so we both got a jet boil going. I'm getting ready to get something to eat, getting ready to start a fire. We got, this is all the pine my dad hauls in. And so it'll be a lot lighter on the way out without packing that in. So I got my fire kit here. I'm going to start it with my Soto torch lighter. Got other stuff in there, you know, fire steel. But if you don't, it's backup. If I don't need it, I'm not going to use it. But we made some shavings from some pine, and we're going to get that going here in a few minutes. Got our wood piles going. Quite a bit of wood, so we should be good today, maybe even tomorrow. So not a bad little camp. We're pretty happy with it. Getting ready to eat some food. I think I brought some Backpackers Pantry this time around. I don't know if I don't think I have any Mountain House, but it was on sale, so I had to go with what was on sale. Mountain House is getting a little too expensive. You know I love it. Fire is rocking and rolling. Actually, we just got it stoked up again. It is about 6 o'clock at night. It is dark. I got you on night mode here. Getting ready to eat dinner tonight. I've got Backpackers Pantry rice with chicken. I believe Dad's got Mountain House beef stew. Love beef stew.
Not getting it.
We'll see about that.
Don't turn
Might
my
end
back,
up stealing it. Yeah. Got done snacking on some
Pineapple.
Dried sweet and
pineapple.
dried pineapple. Pretty good. Never had it before. We both got to use our jet boils.
Thank you, son.
You're welcome. It's a pretty exciting time in our lives. Temperature is not bad. Just got a fleece on, t-shirt and a fleece and a cap on. Is it good?
Yum.
Is it temperature
Oh,
right?
It's good.
Sweet. I'm getting ready to tear into mine too. The old military canteen for my water. Maxpedition pouch for my jet boil. Food bag.
Sheets,
Oh yeah.
some insulation that blew into your yard.
Yeah, this these reflective things that we got here. They're building a subdivision behind my house, and this stuff flew into my yard, so I just cut it up and used it. I took it because I figured I'd use it for something, whether it be a little koozie for my mug, or but we cut it up and I'm using it for sitting pads, so it works out pretty good. It's light, it doesn't weigh anything, and it's actually warm when you sit on it. So fire's hot now. Got some wood drying out around the edges. Nice little camp. Alright guys, so it's the end of the first night here in the Red River Gorge. You know, we sat around the fire for a few hours and talked and So I think tomorrow we're going to get up. Hopefully I can get up around 8 or so. We'd like to get on the trail probably around, I don't know, 10ish, and we're going to probably try a day hike most of the day. You know, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, because there's quite a few different things that we want to see, as far as some different rock formations and natural bridges, arches, and things like that. So we'll so we'll head out, we'll get our day packs, and we'll go out and bring some lunch with us, and just stay out most of the day and hang out, come back here and sit around the fire and do it again. But yeah, I'm just chilling here in my tent, getting ready to go to bed. Took some melatonin, and temperature's about perfect for sleeping. It's probably like 40 degrees, maybe a little more, but right around probably about 40, I would say. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, I got my 15-degree bag, so that's gonna be good sleeping tonight. So I got the creek just over the hill. I can kind of hear running. So like I said, took some melatonin. I should be good to go. So we will see you guys in the morning, and hopefully we got some good scenery for you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Day 2 in the Red River Gorge. It's about 8:30. I woke up about 15-20 minutes ago and went and got the bear bag down. Getting ready to make some breakfast. Cooking up some water there in the jet boil. Getting ready to make some Mountain House biscuits and gravy. Tried a little bit before. It's pretty good. Like when I was in Dolly Sods with Tom, he let me have a little bit. It's good stuff. And I already had me a homemade fruit roll up. My dad makes these. They're made out of pear. They're pure pear, and they're dehydrated. So healthy and good for you. Good stuff. Gonna make me up some coffee. So get some food in my belly, get going here. A little bit tired, but last night wasn't bad. Got chilly on me. I had to put on some more clothes. I got some cold spots in my sleeping bag, mainly on my pads. So mainly like on my legs and butt and stuff. It was got a little bit cold. I had to put on some extra pants and put on my down jacket to keep warm, but it was alright. I was in and out of sleep. Would hear stuff from time to time, but it wasn't too bad, I guess. But I went to bed about 10:30, so even being in and out of sleep, I still got plenty, I guess. But nothing beats a solid 8. But hey, I very rarely get a full 8, get a solid 8, I guess, when I'm in the woods. So it is what it is, I guess. But I'm sure I'll sleep good tonight too. It's supposed to be like 45 degrees overnight tonight, so that'll be about perfect sleeping weather. But it's supposed to warm up today to about 50, maybe a little bit above, so definitely good weather for hiking. But looks like it's turned orange, so it looks like it's getting ready to go. And it's boiling, so we're good to go. Let's bulk up the lens here. So I'm gonna get this off the stove. Get into because I didn't filter this water. I just put it straight from the camp bucket over here in there. So just let it boil. That's how I sterilize it. And put it into the mountain house and have some breakfast. Pretty good scenery, and I don't even know if it comes through on camera, but it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. It's not a tough hike either. I mean, it's some uphill, some climbing. We just got day packs on. I got a day pack on. Dad's got his pack, but he didn't have anything in it except food and cooking stove, his jet boil. So stuff's pretty cool. Big rock face goes all the way around. We were camped down around there somewhere. Temperature's not bad. It's probably 42 degrees or so, maybe a little more. Feels a little warmer because we've been hiking uphill. Ugh. We're headed to Gray's Arch now, so, and then whatever we see along the way. You can see it's pretty rocky, almost like rock stairs. There's another little lookout point over here off the main trail. Alright guys, so we're on the trail, headed to Gray's Arch, and here's our dilemma. We're walking the trail, and we came to this area that's fenced, and then we see the arch. So that's the arch. It's pretty awesome, but it's kind of blocked off, and I'm not sure how you get there. So our dilemma is how we get there. Our mission is to get there. It looks like, you know, plenty of people have been down there. However, I don't know how, but we're gonna figure it out. And what I really want to figure out is how to get on top of that thing. I want to figure it out. That's pretty awesome. That's an awesome sight. And I don't know if it's coming through on camera, but that is an awesome sight. All right, so we climbed down where we're not supposed to, where it's fenced off, and there's like a little waterfall, little trickle waterfall over here, and right along this rock face. And for all of you that have been watching this, that have been here before and think I'm silly and are laughing right in my face, that you can just walk down and around to this arch, you can. We're looking over this edge all the way down here, but as you can see, there's a path that goes right up to it. So if we keep walking on the trail, I'm sure we'll come down and around, and then we can go back, we can get up into the arch here. So, man, that is awesome. My dad's freaking out because he thinks I'm gonna fall and to my death, but you're freaking out.
I'm not freaking out.
He's been yelling at me the whole time I've been walking along here. That's all right though. He's just worried. Oh.
One of these pockets is my phone. One of the side pockets. There's the little one.
All right. Hold on, I'll get it. Oh yeah, there's a. Not a waterfall. I lied. It's just a trickle, but it's kind of neat. It's just never ending around here. This scenery is unbelievable. And again, I don't think it's going to come across on camera, but you walk down this trail, a little offshoot to the Gray's Arch from the main trail, and it is just, it's sweet, man. You walk down under this little cave. There's the Gray's Arch right up there. Very impressive. But this might even be more impressive. Just how big it is, just how, I mean, it's just, wow. I mean, you got the water falling right up here. Wow. That's nuts. I hope this is coming across on camera, because just to see it in person, I mean, look at the colorations and the texture of this rock. Oh, that is cool. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. So we're up in this cave now, or up in that little recessed rock area. It's freaking huge. And then I don't know what that is. I wonder if somebody's buried there. I don't know. But you can get a size reference. That's my dad standing on that rock. And just how big all this is. Gray's Arch. Pretty neat stuff, man. Probably spend all day here. I'd like to get on top of there. I don't know how though. They kind of got it blocked off over down here with some fencing. Can't really see it from here, but there's some flowers, some endangered species of flowers, plants that are growing under the rock shelter there, and they don't want people walking in there and tearing them up. So pretty neat though. Definitely worth the trip. This is all we saw. It definitely should be worth the trip. And if you haven't been here, I highly suggest that you try it out sometime. This is a place I've been wanting to come for a while. And it's only like 4 hours from my house. I don't know why I haven't come here. I've been down to Daniel Boone National Forest several times on the Sheltowee Trace, Sheltowee, however you want to say it. But never to Red River Gorge. And this is awesome. This is really cool. It's dinner time. Stopped along the trail. We're now on the Sheltowee Trace. We got off the rough trail, and so we're on a ridge line here, up on top of the gorge, and found some good stumps, and my dad found him a rocking chair. But we're just stopping for a little dinner. We both got our jet boils out, and we both happened by accident. My dad says great minds think alike, but we both happen to bring the same meals. Some ramen noodles and tuna. But I'm mixing my tuna with my noodles. He's eating his right out of the bag. But like I've said before in other videos, this is a great backpacking meal. You got your protein and carbs, and it's got a lot of sodium in it, but when you're hiking, you're burning that stuff off anyways. But for a cheap meal, so you don't have to buy Mountain House meals for everything. I mean, that meal right there cost me about $1.15. It's like 15 cents for the noodles, and I think $1 for those. So cooks right in the jet boil, and you bring some Coleman bio wipes and clean it out. And usually what I do afterwards, after I'm done eating the noodles, I'll put just a little bit of water in the bottom, boil it up, get some hot water, and then scrub it out with a bio wipe. Cleans it out pretty good. Good enough for the next meal at least, and then throw it in the dishwasher when you get home. Getting a little frothy.
No, I dropped the foil in my food.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I never hurt you.
No, just add some fiber. Ooh, stain my glasses.
And if you're wondering what this thing is sitting right here, yeah, that's a cell phone. In case anybody's wondering what that is.
It's for my camera. It may not be a smartphone, but it's the best I've got.
It's yeah, he carries the dinosaur with him. But this thing, it doesn't break and it doesn't get ruined in water. It's
Pretty tough.
it's pretty solid.
I know they don't make them anymore.
So we're gonna sit down, fuel up a little bit. It's about 1:25. So we've been hiking almost, well, about 3.5 hours or so. About 3.5 hours, and and we've got probably what, 2 or 3 miles back to camp. What was it?
I think we got about 2.5, maybe 3.
Okay. So yeah, so another hour and a half probably back to camp. So it's not bad. So we'll get back to camp decent time. We've already got, firewood cut, and our bear bag is hung, so we don't have to find a place for that. Our camp's already set up, so we don't really have to do anything when we get back. So we're just taking our time, enjoying the views, and enjoying this trail, which is a pretty awesome trail. All of it's pretty awesome.
Clean.
It's very clean. As if anybody's watched my last video and saw me standing on my soapbox ranting and raving about the trash everywhere in dolly sods, there's no trash out here. I've seen a couple pieces next to camp, but nothing. Anywhere you go, you're going to find something somewhere, but there's nothing around. You don't see. There's nothing. It's very clean. So, whoever maintains these trails, if anybody that maintains the trail is watching this video, good job. Thank you. We appreciate it. They do an awesome job maintaining these things. The trail is well blazed. It's tough to get lost. You always know where you're at, especially if you have a map and a compass. And very clean. I'm very impressed with it. This is an awesome place to go. And we'll definitely be back probably sooner than later. Sit down and eat some dinner in a recliner. Trailhead, back to the road, almost back to the parking lot. We're on our way out. So that'll be it for this trip to the Red River Gorge in Martin's Fork. Like I said, awesome trip, awesome weather, highly recommended. If you haven't been here and it's on your bucket list, or it isn't on your bucket list, it should be. Come down here, see the arches, the scenery. It's well worth your time, well worth the drive from wherever you're at. At least make a couple days of it. Good camping spots. Good Good water sources all around. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome trip. I definitely will be back. Probably next time we come back, we'll probably do a different section. But yeah, maybe go down to Swift Camp Creek. But all right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us for this backpacking adventure, me and my dad. And be back with some more videos soon. If you got any questions about the trip, just drop me a line in the comment section. If you got any advice, any gear that you would like to see more of that we've shown in the trip, let us know, and I'll answer your questions the best I can. Maybe make a video of it, who knows. But again, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon.